Okay, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Students, today I'm very proud to welcome one of our former students, Michelle from Wales. She was my student until last year. I did counsel her, and she is now studying at the University of Michigan in the United States. So, over to you, Michelle. Michelle, do tell us something about yourself and your background, and about Wales College and your experience.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Michelle Niazi. I'm currently studying in the Western Michigan University in USA, and I'm a former student of Wales. Uh, Something about me is that, well, I'm very proud to be a former student of Wales. Wales has helped me in ways that has actually shaped me in where I am right now. So, yeah, that's it.
So, tell us something about which major you are studying, which degree you are studying for in the US.
So I am majoring in aviation management and operations, and I'm on my summer break right now. And I've actually completed my first year, freshman year. When I go back, I'll be in my sophomore year, which is the second year.
And what is the duration of this program?
So it's a 4 year program. I'm done with 1 year, so just 3 years more to go.
You're already done with your first year.
I am, yes.
When people talk about management, when they think about management, they think in terms of business management or corporate management. What is aviation management exactly?
So aviation management. When people hear about the word aviation, their mind will immediately go to the word pilot or air hostess or flight attendant or something like that. There, the aviation industry is actually so vast that there's actually so much more than the naked eye can see. So basically, what I'm planning on doing is I'm actually planning on working in the ATC, which is the air traffic control, and I just want to be the a controller who like controls traffics and all.
So you are going to look at from the control tower, you are going to be looking at all the 5 or 6 runways, and you are going to decide whether a plane flies at 30,000 feet, 35,000 feet, 25,000 feet, and which airstrip it lands on.
True, that's what I'm gonna do.
And whether it uses the what is that called, the landing system, the ILS.
The ILS, yes.
uh, the ILS landing system.
Yep.
Okay, why did you choose the United States of America of all the destinations?
So for me, basically, USA was a given. I knew from the start that I would be studying in USA one day. So
But apart from that, what makes the United States unique?
I think United States, it's very welcoming. That's what I learned. Like everything I saw on like TV before coming here, that's all like not true. I think United States is very welcoming, very diverse. It includes you in everything, and like it just represents you. So you're never alone, really. You wherever you go, you will find people like you.
Okay, tell us about the facilities. Tell us about the university that you are in, the city that you are in, and the facilities that your university offers.
So my university is in Kalamazoo. It's kind of up north. So my university it is actually known for the aviation. It's the College of Aviation, but it actually has a lot more departments there too. But the College of Aviation, especially because I know more about that, it offers every kind of facilities. We have, I think, we have like 60, about 60 airplanes that the students can fly. We have simulations, we have rooms where we can go and sit, we have briefing rooms, we have a lot of stuff, we have study rooms, we have everything there. Other than that, my university also provides dorms. They also provide uh, dining meals, dining services, and all. Like it's like you don't have to go out of university to look for something else. If you're living on campus, you just can't do it on your in the university.
What will you say to people? What will you say to female students who find it daunting to go abroad, especially to a country like the US?
I mean, it's just okay. Like I understand that right now. I think a lot of girls, even I thought that it will be very difficult for me to be here, but it's not actually. Once you know what you're doing, and once you have a strong, just once you have a strong head, you know what you're doing, you know what you have to do. It's not that difficult, honestly.
Good. Tell us about what were the most notable activities that you did in school that helped you get admission in university, and which is and
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question. Can you please repeat that?
my question is, which were the most notable activities that helped you get admission into college? That activities that you did in school.
So basically, I was always big into sports. So I was the captain of the basketball team. I was also the president of the sports
Basketball.
society. Yeah. So I think that anything you're good at, honestly, I always thought I was good at sports, so I focused towards that. If you're good at anything else, if you're good at robotics, if you're good at maybe like video gaming, if you're good at mathematics, just focus your passion or like channel your energy towards that one thing. So I think for me, sports actually played a really big role. And then when I was writing my personal statement, I included a lot of sports and a lot of my achievements that I had in sports. So I think a lot of my scholarship that I got was because of how big I was in sports.
So right now, what kind of clubs are available in your university, and which clubs have you joined, and how are they helping you?
So there's like a lot of clubs there. There's anime clubs, there's clubs for gaming, there's clubs for robotics, there's clubs for sports. I'm in the sports club, but it's not like it's so in the sports club. I don't usually like go out and play. I just go out because I like work around my schedule. So I just go and play whenever I want to. So they won't actually force you to come and play right now and do it right now. They're easy. They just work around your schedule.
And I remember that when we were researching your university, um, uh, we researched a lot of universities, and it was a long drawn process. So, if a person is thinking about applying to the US, how will you advise them to go about doing the research? When should they start? When should they start thinking about applying? How do you go about doing that? How did you go about doing that?
So basically, what I did was I actually went to my counselor, which I didn't know we had in Wales because no one really talks about it. But I went to Cernadi in the start of A2, which I then realized that was kind of late. So all I want to say is actually go to your counselor the moment you step in the college, just because you know you're going to apply uh, outside of Pakistan. So just don't waste that facility. Just go to your counselor, talk to him, just just research about your university. It's never too early to start.
Absolutely. That's a very good thing to say. It's never too early to start. The best thing is that the moment you step into AS, from the word go, you should start thinking about your career, and you should start applying to research the process of applying to university. Because the main purpose of A level is to get you into a good university. So that's a good strategy. And tell me about your personal statement. What things did you include in your personal statement?
So, because I was applying for the College of Aviation, and I actually wrote a story about my grandfather. He was the first aircraft engineer his in our family, basically, and he is still now. So, I wrote a story about him and how he shaped all of us and how he moved from a village to a city, and then how he basically created this generational phenomena of us going to places.
So I think that's an excellent strategy. What students do sometimes is, when we ask them to write about a personality that has impacted them, they start from Babur and Akbar and all those things. These are not personalities. They may be your favorite personalities, all right, but they are not the favorite personalities that have impacted you.
True.
So you did an absolute right thing. You spoke about a person who actually had a tangible impact on your life, and then you developed it through a story, which is a very good strategy. Tell us about life in the city where you are right now.
The life is it's really nice. It's really so where I live. It's like a college town because there's our university there. So everyone's really friendly. Everyone's very like it's really diverse, so you never feel that you are out of place over here. So you will find people like you will find friends from all over the world. I have friends from all over the world, and they're really loving people. They're really nice, educated. They won't like how I know how media shows that people are there like they only think about parties and all. It's not actually like that. I mean, there is parties, but they're also very concerned about their future. They study, they do everything else.
And what is the one thing that you find most exciting about the place where you are living
Just that I can be friends with people from all around the world. I can know their experiences. I can know where they're from. I can look at other cultures and I can see how my culture is similar or different from their culture.
in? So you mean diversity really helps you learn better?
It really does. Yes. Correct.
And I think that is the one thing that sets the American university apart from all other universities, because the level of diversity on the American college campus is just amazing,
It really
and
is.
it's just outstanding. Tell us about the food there. Do you get halal food easily, and what is the inflation like? I understand that you work along with your studies.
It's just finding halal food is actually not really easy unless you're cooking yourself at home. But there are so my university actually provides a dining meal which is halal, which is only for Muslim students. So I don't really have problems with that. And in Philish, I don't. It's not how so it's not really that expensive because I'm earning my own money and I know where I have to spend money. So for me, I know where my money goes. So if you're not working and you're depending on your parents' money, I think that'd be a little challenging. But if you have your own money, it's I think you'll be okay.
So the rule of the thumb in the US has always been, if you are in New York and LA, you will feel inflation. But if you are in Oregon or Michigan or maybe even Iowa, also, it's not that hard scrabble. So yeah, I do understand that it's not very. And did you find a job easily? Did you find the job that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I found a job really easily. I I wasn't looking for this job specifically. I actually wanted to work in a job that would actually help me in the future to uh for me to actually get in the
Aviation?
I want to in aviation, yeah. But then again, I had to start somewhere, so I just did a job that was easy for me to, to manage along with my studies. But I am planning on doing my internships from I'm gonna start next year.
For that internship, I think you will have to go to LaGuardia Airport or to Lax or some such place.
I might have to go to Detroit Metro Airport or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk about. So you finished your first year. Now,
Yes.
when does the second term start?
My second term
Second
starts in
year
August.
in August. So what do you plan on doing? Are you what do students normally do? Do they take a summer job?
I actually have a summer job right now. Some students they take summer school. This year I did not take summer school. Next year I am planning on taking summer school, but I students get summer job. They do what they want to do on the summer break. You know how it is.
Mhm. So
This is
you
their
talk about the standard of education in your university. I mean, how do you divide the time between work and your studies? How do you do that? How tough are your studies?
so this might be shocking to a lot of people, but a lot of the studies I'm doing right now, I've actually studied about it in O levels. So it's not hard at all. Right now. I'm talking about right now, which was
Hmm.
my freshman year. It might get hard along the way, but right now it was not really that hard. Um but aside from that, basically because studying is my foremost priority, so I told my boss that I actually want my schedule to be around my school. So whenever I'm going to school, whenever I have tests, whenever I have quizzes, I have classes, I don't go to work those days.
Hmm. And they are flexible in that.
They really are.
Describe to me the kind of environment that you will experience inside the university.
It's a very I told you that's a very diverse, a very loving environment. It's not at all like how we see in all those movies. Like, it's actually very welcoming, very loving, and everyone's very approachable. Everyone's really nice. Everyone is always talking about your mental health. Everyone's talking about your physical health. Everyone's there to help you, and they make sure that we know that they are there to help us.
Actually, the reason I'm asking you these questions is that in Pakistan, people usually they assume that if they have a problem, their problems will not be solved if they go abroad. They assume that they will not get a scholarship. A girl might assume that she will not find an all-girls dormitory. These are just assumptions on the basis of which people work, and then they don't even ask for help, and as a result of which they are not able to achieve their objectives, even though it's really easy to get these problems resolved.
It really is. All you have to do is just talk about your problems, and there will be someone who will solve them.
How important is it for Wales College students to seek guidance?
I think it's very important. And I'm not only talking about like counselor as a like education counselor. I'm talking about mental health. Talking about academic. I'm talking about sports, athletics, anything. Um, I think you should start whenever you think that you need help. Just go to someone. Just go talk to someone, and it's really important to actually when you're actually provided with all these facilities that Wales gives us, avail them. Just avail them. Just go and talk to people. Just go and talk to your faculty, just go and talk to everyone.
I remember, Michelle, that you actually came from Islamabad. You were not originally from Karachi, and Wales College did help you adjust to the new environment.
It really did. Yes, it really did. I made friends because of a lot of that. It really did actually. I never felt out of place when I
Uh,
came to Wales.
Absolutely. And when you talk about becoming an all-round student, what are the things that Wales College specifically does that helps a student becomes an all-rounded student, a well-rounded student?
So, I've talked about this before, and I just want to say that Wales is a college that a lot of the colleges I know only care about their academics. I think Wales is a college which is an all-rounded college itself, so it will provide you with facilities that's gonna channel. So if you're very good at athletics and not really good at academics, I think Wales has scholarships that they give just for you to be good at athletics, just for you to play basketball. So I think Wales
Yes.
really helps. Yeah, Wales really helps you channel your passion.
All right, last question. Looking back on your years here at Wales College, if you had the opportunity to offer one winning advice to a new Wales College student who aspires to study abroad, what will that advice be?
That advice would probably be that go to your counselor, talk to your counselor. Honestly,
I
that's it.
need to give advice now.
I mean,
So if
I
I could
waited a long time.
come again.
I went to my counselor and the start of A2, which was already late for me. So don't wait for it. Honestly, don't wait for it. The moment you step in the college, just just go and find out who your counselor is and just go and meet with him. Even if you just want to go, just go and see his face, just go and see what they look like, just so you know that this person will be there to help you one day.
And with that, I think that's a very good advice. And this has just been a great uh, day that we have been able to connect with one of our former students, Michelle. And I was always proud of Michelle. I wrote her recommendation, and I always knew she would do great things. And I hope that someday when I land in Michigan, you will be the controller.
I hope that too.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you for your time. And we will.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for your time, and we will keep in touch.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Take care. Khudafis.
Allah Hafiz.